Thick wildfire smoke blanketing much of Canada this summer and drifting south of the border, prompting repeated cross-border complaints from U.S. lawmakers.
Wisconsin State Representative Kelvin Callahan joined other Republican lawmakers from Iowa, North Dakota, and Minnesota in filing a formal complaint against Canada over wildfire smoke. It calls for an investigation, claiming Canada's failure to manage wildfires is harming Americans. The complaints were filed to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the International Joint Commission, an organization that resolves disputes over shared water and air quality. Experts say it's unlikely any action would come from such a complaint.
I think these complaints are fully inappropriate because the wildfires are, let's say, a naturally occurring event. They're occurring more often because of the warming climate due to climate change, of which the U.S. has been a major contributor to the greenhouse gases that have actually warmed up the climate system.
Researchers also say while the health risks are valid concerns, wildfire smoke knows no bounds, and increasing forest fires is a global issue.
I think it's also interesting that the same people who lodge these complaints are the ones who kind of turn a blind eye to the fact that climate change is driving a lot of this and is an issue that needs to be addressed. So yeah, it's a global issue.
These are the latest complaints over wildfire smoke from south of the border. Last week, Michigan Congressman John James penned a letter to Prime Minister Mark Carney in which he directly called out Manitoba Premier Wab Kinew for dismissing their concerns. Kinew firing back this week, calling the lawmakers attention seekers and accusing them of throwing timber tantrums over something very serious.
I think the comments from the Premier were quite appropriate, and the U.S. comments, I think, were quite politically and, quite frankly, inappropriate in all reasons. We should also note that there has been many cases of smoke coming from fires in the United States into Canada.
The Republican lawmakers are requesting a response from both agencies within 30 days. Now this comes as Manitoba is experiencing the worst wildfire season in 30 years and the smokiest on record as well. It also took the lives of 2 people in May. Marney Blunt, Global News.